Hey guys, I'm not making the usual video today. Today I'm making a rant. Sorry, my nose is itchy. And it's about some of One Direction's fandom. Sorry again about that. I just have to say about some of these people, they're just horrible people. Like, just horrible. Here's a few that I'm talking about. Now, I don't know if you heard about, like, the Zucks fanfic thing. That's just nasty, like, horribly disgusting. Like, grow up nasty. Like, I cried when I read that because how could you make that about a baby? A baby. Like, that's just horrible. And you call yourself a directioner. No, you're not a directioner. You don't even have the, like, you don't even, this is so hard for me right now. Because you don't even have, like, you shouldn't even be called a directionator. Because at least the directionators know something about One Direction. You're just a disgrace to all Directioners. And I'm sure One Direction probably thinks some of their fandom is a little bit crazy right now because of you. So right now, I hope you go to jail. Okay. Another thing is, I think One Direction needs a little bit more privacy. Like, if you guys haven't seen lately, Liam has, like, posted on Twitter that people were going to his house and putting notes under his door. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Like, that's not even cool. Why would you go to someone's house that you don't know, but you know them, but you don't know them, if you know what I mean? And you put a note under their door. That's just creepy. Like, just stuff like that. And I feel like Liam shouldn't have to go through that. Yes, we are the best fandom in the world. Yes, we're Directioners are really, really cool, and we're a great family. But why? I'm just saying, you wouldn't want random people just to come to your door and be like, oh, Liam, I love you, knocking on your door at like 2 in the morning, saying like, oh, I know where you live. And if people are giving out his address, please stop, because Liam would not want that. Also, yeah, so Liam would not want that. Now, I don't know if you've heard of this girl. I don't remember what her name was, but it was like Louis Carrots. Spin the Louis. That's who she was. Spin the Louis. Now, her whole thing about cancer and stuff, I close to that because my grandma did die of cancer, and I really felt that with her, and I thought it was good. But either if it's at Spin the Louis or someone who hacked Spin the Louis, you're not cool. You're not a Directioner. Now, I'm not talking about Spin the Louis if that was not faked. But if it was fake, that was horrible, and you should not have done that. And you're playing with people's emotions and my emotions and just so many Directioners' emotions. But if someone hacked your account, we really don't know what happened, but if someone hacked your account, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you had to delete your Twitter. I'm sorry about all of that. I say, like, change your password to, like, an extremely hard password. But if you're still alive at Spin the Louis, please watch this video. I mean, I love you. I think you're beautiful. And keep fighting cancer really hard. Okay. So another rant that I do have is, well, I have another rant. And it's not about the fandom. It's about people who hate One Direction. Well, really, people who say they can't sing. They can't sing. Did you know they were on X Factor? Did you know that they placed 3rd on X Factor? Did you know that? No, you didn't. So, I don't think you can sing either. To people who just say they can't sing is so, like, your reasons are just invalid and stupid. Another rant is, One Direction is so gay. Oh my gosh, they're so gay. Oh my gosh, One Direction is gay. First of all, no one knows if One Direction is gay. And if they're gay, you know what? I support them all the freaking way. But do I personally think they're gay? No. I think they're just super close, like brothers, you know? Like, extremely, extremely close brothers. And I'm okay with that. I mean, you get really close because they're like a second family. Think about it. They're on tour with them all the time. They're always on, like, tour buses. They have to do recordings, photo shoots, music videos. They're with each other 24/7. So they're just, like, super close. And that's how I see it. But if that's not how you see it, I mean, I'm sorry. And if they are gay, I mean, I will still listen to their music because I love them on my heart, and I really, really, really want to go to see their concert, but not sure if I can. I'm just elaborating here on One Direction being gay again. Just saying, if someone called you gay every day and they hated you every day, wouldn't you feel bad about that? Like, bad about yourself? You guys even saw Harry crying on One Day in the Making. If not, you can go on YouTube and search Harry Styles cries over hate. It was really sad that he has to feel like that people hate him so much that he has to go on Google, search Harry's word, and look bad comments for himself because he messed up on a performance. So if he messed up on a performance, imagine how horrible the comments are about him and Louis. Speaking of him and Louis, my next rant is about Larry Styles and shipping. Why would you ship them? I mean, they don't even like it at all. Like, they've been called gay. They've been saying that they want to tape together. They've been saying that they're always together. They've been saying all kinds of horrible things about them. And no one wants that. No one wants to be called gay constantly every day. No one, and that's why they're not as close as before. They've kind of drifted apart a little bit, if you've noticed. Like, if you go watch the recent interviews, like when they're in England, they're not as close. It's because people are shipping them, and they don't like it, and that's why they have the drift apart. Because it's rude, and it's not nice. So people who are shipping Larry Styles, please stop. They don't like it. They don't. I'm sorry. They hate it. I don't like it because it probably makes them feel bad inside. And maybe, let's say, if they are gay, just let them come out and say it themselves instead of you being like, they should be together forever, best gay couple award goes to, all these other rude things. Like, just stop. It's not funny. My next rant. LLN, laughing like Niall. I used to love that saying. I mean, because I love his laugh. It's so beautiful. And when I laugh really hard, I do the ah ha ha ha, like he does, you know, in that infamous video diary. And I love Niall's laugh, and it's beautiful. But there have been rumors that Niall does not like laughing like Niall anymore because he thinks that we're teasing him. So I don't know if this is true or not. I mean, I guess I can ask. I mean, I guess someone can ask. I mean, I don't think anybody has. But if it is, like, if he thinks that, I think we should stop using it, because if someone was saying something about you, like if you had some kind of nickname and you didn't like it, I mean, you wouldn't want people to say it, would you? So, with that, I think that we should respect Niall's wishes because he is part of One Direction. Speaking of Niall and One Direction, people who think Niall should not be in One Direction need to dig their grave, go in it, because Niall's not going anywhere. No, he's not. And I feel like people who call themselves Directioners and hate Niall, they're not Directioners, not Directionators either. They're nothing. They're nothing to me. They're nothing to Niall. And, I mean, he tells people not to worry about him, but how can you not worry about him when people are like, I wish Niall was in One Direction. I mean, I love One Direction, but I hate Niall and all this stuff. Niall is the most beautiful little Irish leprechaun, cupcake, fairy, jumping horse thing you've ever met. Like, I swear, he's like the sweetest person alive. And, I mean, I think it's just rude that people are all like, Niall shouldn't be in One Direction. Well, if you feel that way, don't like all of One Direction, because guess who's not going anywhere? Niall. And I think it's not fair that, even if you don't like Niall, I'm just saying, if you don't like Niall, I would rather you go and you hug all of them, take a picture with all of them, and then, I mean, it sounds horrible, but maybe like Photoshop Niall out of the picture if you hate him that much. But Niall is so good to us. He's the best on Twitter next to Liam. Like, he's so dedicated to his fans, and I don't understand why you're not dedicated back. My next rant. Girls on Twitter with One Direction. Now, I don't mind you saying, I mean, I'm sure they don't mind you saying, oh, follow me. Oh, do all that stuff. That's great. But the things I really, really hate when you tweet them is, one, a sob story. That something's going to happen to you, or you'll die, or you'll cry, or something like that if they don't follow you, and all kinds of stuff. Number two, pity parties. Like, woe is me kind of thing. Like, why would you say to them, why wouldn't you ever notice me? Why wouldn't you ever notice me? You'll never notice me. And then they feel guilty and they say hi to some of the people that they may not see every day. Maybe they don't. Think about how busy they are making this album for you. Well, us, Directioners. Making this album for us, Directioners. Making videos for us, Directioners. Doing interviews for us, Directioners. Doing concerts for us, Directioners. Doing all these things for us. And you say, why wouldn't you ever notice me? How non-grateful is that? Like, that's just horrible. Of course they're not going to notice you. They're so busy. Like, they're extremely busy. Just by all the things I've named right there, you can tell they're extremely busy. So I think you should just leave them alone. Maybe reply to them a couple times. I mean, it's not bad to talk to them. But just no pity parties. Because, guess what? They're not going to be able to see you all. They're not. Because it's not how it works. I mean, if they follow you, that is the best thing in the world for you. If they don't follow you, okay, move on with your life. Don't sit there and be like, oh, he's never going to follow me. I hate One Direction. They never follow me. They never notice me. Okay, let me just say this. This is my opinion. So about everything else, you don't have to listen to me. I'm just voicing my opinion. And, hopefully some people will agree with me. I'm one of those directors that will never be in their face like that because I think everybody should have privacy. But if you're one of those directioners that does get in their face, I mean, I guess more power to you. What can I do? I can't change your point of view. I'm just saying, if you were in their position and you were like one of the biggest boy band groups, I know you'd want a little privacy. I mean, I know you would want to be able to walk out the house without getting mobbed. I know you would want to be able to sit at home without people knocking at your door at 2 a.m. saying that they love you and sending you like notes under your door. I know you would love to do all that stuff, and you can, because you're not famous. Well, unless you are famous, but you're not famous unless you, like I said. But when you're famous, all your privileges go. They're just gone. I mean, I know some people say they put themselves in this position because they in this industry. No, you still need to respect them because they took a shot and that shot made them in the big times now, and you should go with them the whole way, not be shipping Larry, not be a directioner, just being a directioner like the beautiful people we are. Thank you for watching, guys, and if you have any other opinions, I mean, please voice your opinion. This is just mine and you don't have to listen to me. Okay, thank you.